Greetings, YouTube. My game crashed twice tonight, including once on stream, and then when I was doing the arena later, it crashed two more times. Technically, I guess it crashed four times, and we were talking about this in my live stream. We were commenting about it. We had people sending in their feedback, and of course, this has been happening for most of 2021, but especially the last few months. And I don't know what to tell you. I've heard people tell me this on Apple, which of course I use. Android, it's all over. And who knows? Maybe the game is just too powerful now. Maybe it takes up too much memory. Maybe the game just forces your phone to go into a panic and crash it and have to reset it. I don't know what the solution is. I know when I first started playing the Marvel Casino of Champions, this was like 5 years ago, the game was so reliable when you opened it that like I could go on, let's say, Facebook for 10 minutes, and then I'd go back to the Marvel Casino of Champions app, and it would still be where I left off. Now, of course, if you go past a certain amount of time, it would make you have to log in because you were timed out. But the app still opened. Now, I can close it. I can go to, say, check Facebook for 30 seconds, and I'll come back, and it'll automatically have refreshed itself. And that started happening over a year ago, but it was really annoying to me because it kind of showed the end of an era. And I don't know if that's an iOS thing, if that's a game thing, if it's all the above. But Jay Bali here posted, "Kabam, this needs to be fixed today. This is getting ridiculous. I and many other people who have brought this to attention have always been shut down. The crashing and dropped inputs that have been incredibly annoying, especially due to the fact that there hasn't been a single word about it. I have tried messaging Kabam support, but it gives me the automated email back saying the exact same thing every time. You ask for the problems to be put on the crashing forum, but it seems like there is a place to dump all the collective criticism about the game because there hasn't been a single repost from Kabam for well over a year. The only response from Kabam was telling somebody else that they gave insightful information. We all want to play this game and love this game, and all love the effort that is going into the recent updates, but many people can't even play those updates or content because of crashing, lag, but there still hasn't been any word. Please fix your communication with your community and not shut them down whenever there's a problem." Okay, so I think that's a reasonable post. There was no profanity in it. He used caps, but that's not that serious. Kabam Mike responded, "Hey there. It is not possible for us to communicate on a I'm guessing it should say topic, on a top like this because it is pretty ambiguous. While it could look like a single issue, there's no universal crashing or dropped inputs issue. If there were, and it was affecting everybody, it would be much easier to track." Okay, so my first point after reading that is, I think it's affecting most everybody, right? Like, if you're watching this, has your game crashed recently? Does it crash every day like me? Whether you're in an arena or sometimes even like Alliance Quest, Lord help you if it's Alliance War, General Questing. Like, Kabam Mike, this is not just a few summoner problem. This is a very serious issue. When issues like this come up, we ask for information to help us get to the root of the issue. This is standard for any game or tech platform and cannot offer you an update until we have something to say. If we did, that would just be making stuff up, and that doesn't help anybody. And I don't think anybody wants Kabam to make stuff up, right? You don't want them to lie to you. But at the same time, it's not like this just started happening. It's been happening for the last several months. And as players, what are we supposed to do? "Hey, Kabam, my game crashed 6 times in an hour. Any idea why?" And maybe they don't know. But it feels like it is at the bottom of their priority list right now. And that is really frustrating, especially because they're expecting people to dole out hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in some cases during the July 4th weekend sales, which are right around the corner. If you have an issue to report, please be sure to do that. But please note that we are always working our hardest to make sure the game is running the best it can be for all of our players. There is literally no benefit in anything less than that. That last sentence was kind of condescending and also a little bizarre. There's literally no benefit in anything less than that. That's like if you ask your parent in high school for an extended curfew, and they're like, no, you're going to get nothing, and you should know that I am rooting for you to have the latest curfew possible. There's literally no benefit in anything less than that. What? So, I've just got to ask this question, and it's probably going to be the title of this video. Are you experiencing more crashes lately? Because Kabam Mike seems to think from this post that it's not really affecting everybody, and if it was, it'd be easier to track. Well, it's time to track this pretty easy because you can't close this discussion. You can see at the bottom, this discussion has been closed because Kabam likes to do that once they put out a response. But when you have a YouTube channel and you want to continue the important discussion, they can't silence it. That's the beauty of free speech on YouTube. So I just got to ask, have you been experiencing crashes lately? And if you could do me a favor, say in the comments what kind of content you've experienced crashes. The majority for me have still been the arena, but of course, like the other day, I was just going to open a crystal and the game crashed. So it's not like you have to be doing some kind of gameplay for that to happen. And then also, second piece of favor, if you will, what kind of phone do you run? Thank you for the feedback, YouTube, and thanks again to Brian Shadow Strike for continuing to keep me updated on important forum posts like this one.